there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tiffany. I'm a Washington realtor with a love for interior design, decorating, and DIY, especially when I could do those things on a budget. Today, I'm going to take you along with me to one of my favorite places to find great deals on home decor, the Goodwill Outlet or the Goodwill bins. Come along and I'll show you what treasures I find today, how I might style those pieces, and in the end, I will share with you exactly how much I spent. Hope you guys enjoy. And here we are at the Goodwill Outlet. I know it varies from location to location, but at this specific store, what they do is every so often, they bring out a couple of rows of new bins. It could be shoes, clothes, it could be toys, electronics, or housewares. Once they have all of the bins out, people can line up and wait for them to say shop. And when they do, it can get a little crazy. It's definitely a unique shopping experience. I frequently find items that I have never seen before, and this is one of them. If you know what this is, I would love to hear from you. I'm curious, are you a fan of polishing brass pieces, or do you think they should be left as is? I was really considering getting this, but I didn't have a use for it. If I were going to buy this, it had these little tabs on the inside. I would break them off, and then if I needed to, I would just repaint it. When I find little items like this that I know at some point I'll be using, I just go ahead and grab them. This bowl is very nice and totally fine as is. However, I had a vision for it. For this project, I am using Citristrip. After it had been on the bowl for a while, I went back and checked it, and I had actually let it sit a little too long. So I would advise that you not let it sit too long, or if you cover it with plastic wrap, that will keep it from drying on your piece and making it difficult to get off. I then sprayed it with some mineral spirits and wiped off the excess. Next, I flipped the bowl over and repeated the process on the other side. I then brought the bowl in and washed it off with a little soap and water. Once dry, I brought it out to sand it. Now, I was trying to figure out how to sand the inside of a bowl, and I found this product that is designed for sanding bowls. It just attaches to a drill. This was my first time using this type of tool. It was a little tricky to keep it where I wanted it to be. I wanted to jump around, so I got a good arm workout, but it worked pretty well. I'm sure there is a much better tool for sanding the outside of a bowl, but this is what I used today and it did the trick. Next, I am using these wire brushes and I am going along with the grain of the wood to try to deepen it. It just adds to the character and it makes it feel a little more aged. I'm not sure if you can see this, but certain sections are very smooth and then some sections here have been worn down with that wire brush. Here is an example of how I might style this bowl. Here is my next little project. I really liked this. I liked the size and the shape. I wasn't particularly fond of the red. It just doesn't quite go with my style, so I decided to spray paint it. I found these flowers hidden in the toys, so don't disregard those toys. If you go dig through those bins, you may find some decor pieces in there. I like wooden boxes like this. Of course, I could use it just like a wooden box, but I can flip it over and add some height to decor pieces. If you don't have some really great heavy duty wire cutters, I highly recommend these. These are my husband's, but I use them very often. I will go ahead and link these in the description below in case you are interested in checking them out. And once I've figured out the height that I want, I just match the other branches to it. And this craft foam is something I picked up a while back at the Goodwill Outlet. I like to just have things like this on hand because I never know when I'm going to need them. And if I can avoid buying new, I will. Once I got these branches in place, I just fluffed them out and shaped them the way I wanted them. I really liked this lantern, but it felt a little too seasonal with those red berries and those frosted branches in there. So what I did is I just took these screws out and removed the candle. I then removed that candle ring. You could, of course, replace that with something else. I just didn't happen to have anything on hand, so I just left it as is. And then I had a nice neutral lantern that could be used year-round. This here is originally from Crate & Barrel. It is missing little glass inserts. It's originally intended to hold votive candles, but I figured I can just put some tea candles in there and call it good. When I pulled this Hawaiian basket out of the bins, it was pretty misshapen, but I was able to just work it, squish it, and wiggle it around and get the shape back to normal. Little baskets like this are very versatile. Today I'm just putting some soaps in there, but you could definitely use this as a catch-all to hold keys, or you could put some greenery in it. And whether you like it or not, brown is making a comeback in the design world. So I saw this basket and I thought it was really cute. I liked the handles and the little cross stitch. After doing some research, it looks like this fruit basket here sold on QVC for $31. This galvanized hanging planter, I personally kind of like that it's rusted, but if that's not your thing, you could sand it down and paint it. This trash can was another QVC item, and it is currently for sale on bulk for $55. I thought these were some fun pieces here. This watering can is currently for sale for $57. And here is how you can tell if something is solid brass or if it's plated. If a magnet sticks to it, it is plated. If it does not, it is most likely solid brass. And I can't pass up a great large basket tray, so I snagged this one. This tray here is something that I would use for a birthday party or some kind of get together. But if I wanted to make it more neutral and use it more as a decor piece, I would just paint it. Now I realize that the one on the right here might go with a pet dish, but I figure it could work to elevate a planter or something like that. We're thinking outside of the box here. year round as I find seasonal decor that I like. I just go ahead and grab it. Then when the holidays do come, I just swap out things that I want to keep and I sell or give away the things that I'm done with. And we can't forget this picture hanger here. And there you have it. That is everything that I found this trip to the Goodwill Outlet. And before I share exactly how much I spent on these items, if you enjoyed this video, if you could hit that like button, that will let me know that you would like more content like this. And I want to invite you to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. So my total today before tax was $29.67. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next time.